everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Kai here. Today we have another edited live of me reacting to things that you guys submitted. This time I'm ranking your top 9 anime with anime 3x3s, or somewhat roasting them. Thank you to everybody who submitted and showed up to the live. If you guys want to be a part of future videos like this, make sure you join our Discord, and in the future, as more and more of these get submitted, I can only do so many, so please consider joining my YouTube memberships, as YouTube members have first dibs on me ranking and reacting to the things that they submit. And with that, let's get into the video. First up, we have Mr. L. Loki slash Mr. Elior. We have One Piece. We have Food Wars. We have Angel Beats, Bleach, Dragon Ball, Kaiju number 8, Digimon, Death Note, and Buddy Daddies! Okay, let's rate. Let's roast. I feel the need to roast today, guys.
I feel the need
to roast today. Ow! I feel it in my core. I feel like I need to roast, right? But then I look at this and there's really nothing to roast.
boring.
This is an underrated gem. 10 out of 10. One Piece, 10 out of 10. Food Wars is actually on my anime 3x3, I believe. I think I put it on my anime 3x3. I don't think there's any version of Dragon Ball that will ever be in my top 10. I do see the appeal of Dragon Ball. It just will never make it in my top 10 or top 20. Digimon I haven't watched, but I know you love Digimon. Yeah, we got some like good staples, an underrated gem. I definitely love the variety. I love you got some mainstream, you got some hidden gems. I'm gonna give this a solid 9 out of 10. This is a solid 9 out of 10 anime. 3x3, I think you've got great taste. If you recommend me?
What did he say?
If you recommended to me an anime, I would 100% watch it based on this anime 3x3. Okay, next up we have 6 slash Dermeister. You know, this isn't shocking, right? I have only seen 2 of these anime, and one of these has been on the watch list for a really long time, right? So we're gonna go visual for most of these. Number 1, nothing beats this girl's beat. Okay, this girl's face is just on point 24/7. The makeup is makeuping. Why does she look like that? This looks like, the art style looks like how they butchered Rick and the new Blue Exorcist. And then her? You could park a full train in between these eyes right here, guys. A full train that is like 6 miles long could be parked in between here and still have room. What is going on with that? And what is this?
What the hell is even that?
What is she doing? Why does she look like that? I'm just saying, the art style is not art styling for me. It's a little bit extreme. This one looks pretty generic. This one looks interesting. I'd say of the ones I haven't seen, besides this, because I know what it's about, this looks the most, and this looks the most intriguing. I'm gonna give you a good 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10. Minus points for the space between her eyes and the watermelon face here. Okay, but 8.5 out of 10 I think is good. Okay, Barbaro, A Place Further Than the Universe, Girls in Panzer, Uma Musume, Pretty Derby, Golden Kamui, High School
Bombastic side-eye.
High School DxD, Fate Stay Night, Heaven's Feel, Free Ren, The Apothecary Diaries, and The 100 Girlfriends Who Really love you.
Criminal offensive side-eye.
What a range. I've watched a few episodes of A Place Further Than the Universe. It was good. I know the ending is sad, but it does take a while to get the story started, so, you know, that's okay. This is just a tank. I've never seen it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this picture, but, you know, it's a tank.
America! Fuck yeah!
The issue is, I can't really tell what either of these are about from the picture. You're getting some mega bonus points for this Golden Kamui. This is one of my favorite anime, one of the best historical fiction anime. Kind of crazy at points, but this is a 10 out of 10 anime. And you're then, all the points you get for this, you lose them with this.
Emotional, damn it!
Why is this on here? Someone tell me the appeal of High School DxD that doesn't involve the women.
Well, we're waiting.
Maybe season 2 will change my mind, but I don't think Freewind will ever really make it in my top 5 or 10, maybe top 15. Now, Apothecary Diaries was the one I was like, okay, all the hype Freewind's getting, take that and give it to Apothecary Diaries. 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10. One of the best new anime ever. One of the best anime with one of the best female protagonists. I love Apothecary Diaries. It definitely is, I feel, in my top 10 depending on the day, the hour, the minute. But I just... plus points, plus points, plus points. Minus 1,000 points, minus 1,000 points. I mean, like, do you watch these for the plot? Do you watch Harem and High School DxD for the plot? The answer can't be yes. If you say yes, you're lying. I just don't get it. 6 out of 10. And you're really going back up from 5 out of 10 because of this section right here. 6 out of 10. Next up, we have one of our moderators who is not here, Frank Ocean. Everyone needs a guilty pleasure. Correct. But that doesn't mean I have to like it. If you typed anime in Google, I guarantee out of these 9, 6 of these would show up. They're very popular for good reason. One Piece, 10 out of 10. Would never say less. Tokyo Ghoul, 3 out of 10. I've tried watching that anime 3 times now. And every time, I end at the same episode. I don't get it. I want it to be interesting so bad. I want it to be good so bad, okay? I've only seen Devilman Crybaby, and Devilman Crybaby is in my anime 9x9. My anime 3x3. I love Devilman Crybaby. I think it's one of the best series. It makes you think. I do need to watch the OG though. If you've seen the OG and you've seen Devilman Crybaby, please let me know what you like more. Then we have Bleach. We all know I'm still stuck on Bleach. I've been watching Bleach for, I feel like 5 years, even though it's not been. But it's good. I get the appeal. There's lots of hot characters, and there's powers, and it's a classic. It's a top 3. Ooh! Ooh, y'all, that is... Ooh! Scrumdiddlyumptious. I love One Punch Man.
Scrumdiddlyum-yum-a-purr-purr.
I can't wait to finally get another season. What is this?
What is that? What the f*** is that?
Why does it look like this, guys? I don't like the animation. It looks very CGI. This looks like a real person surrounded by anime. I'm gonna give this a 9.5 out of 10. A solid 9.5 out of 10. Okay, next up we have another moderator, Will, who is not here today. Okay, I don't even need a list. I know all of these. One Piece, JJK, Frieren, Solo Leveling, Silent Voice, Mashle, Haikyuu, Dungeon Meshi, and One Piece. This is very close to my anime 3x3, guys. This is pretty dang close. And the ones that aren't on my anime 3x3 are like, they're there, but then they're like on the sidelines a little bit. Solo Leveling, peak. A Silent Voice is the best anime movie of all time next to Perfect Blue.
It was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
Like, it is impeccable, makes me cry every single time. I could be mistaken, but I think I got Will to watch this anime. I could be mistaken and just be like a clout chaser because I'm like, wow, my taste in anime is so good that I made it on someone's 3x3. Haikyuu, ride or die to the end. Some of it may be basic, but all of them include some of my favorites. I could turn in this anime 3x3 and it would be mine. Like, that's how good it is. First 10 out of 10 goes to Will. No complaints, no notes. 10 out of 10. Okay, we have Mr. D. Like I said before, I would never put Dragon Ball in a top 10, but you know, I get the appeal. One Piece, 10 out of 10. This I've actually heard really, really good things about, but I haven't seen it. This is my favorite isekai. The last season was... but it's still my favorite isekai. And Valdora is... that's bae. This, I mean, guys, I don't want to get demonetized for saying this, but all I can look at are these big bazongas, okay?
Another very sexy lady with super big bazongas.
I don't feel like this is an anime that like would actually be a good anime, but you watch it for that. This is called Sekirei. I have no idea what it's about. This one is Cross Angel. I know what this is about because you've been talking about it. This is something I would actually be interested in watching. In Another World with my smartphone. I have honestly never heard good things about this anime. I've heard about it, but I've never heard good things. I don't really like isekai that much, and this just looks like a harem. I mean, there's not a single boy besides this main character. It's all just girls. And I don't dig with harems, guys. I don't like harems. I think they're like, So you get a harem mixed with an isekai, and that's just not for me. This one I'm actually also interested in watching, Ascendance of the Bookworm. But overall, I think you put a good selection. I haven't seen most of these, but I have heard of them and or heard good things about them. These are just such a self-insert, like, anime. Like, this is just like, you want to be this person. Like, you want to be surrounded by all of these girls. That's it. Like, it's not even, like, for the plot. It's just, like, you guys wish that you had 6 girls who are probably cat girls like you. And it's just unrealistic. 7 out of 10. Next up, we have Hoodie Dons. If you, besides Vinland Saga maybe, but if you just Googled, like, top 15 best anime of all time, it would be a shonen bro putting all of these or one of these animes, for sure. That being said, it's not a bad thing. I have seen every single anime on this 3x3. I haven't finished Bleach, but I have seen every single anime of some sort, completed or otherwise. And they're all good. Like, there is a reason why, like, a top 10 anime. There's a reason why, like, shonen is so mainstream. Look, do you have basic taste? Yes.
You're basic.
But sometimes basic isn't bad, okay? Basic doesn't equate bad. And you know what? This right here is peak. This is, for those of you who say season 2 is boring, this is peak. This is peak. This is peak. I mean, there's not really anything to say. I'm gonna give this a 9.5 out of 10. Or a 10, no, I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10. Sometimes basic is good, okay? All right, we have Nick Gamer, who is the one that suggested this. I haven't seen most of these. However, I have seen most of these anime intros from my anime intro video. Really? So I've only seen Fully Cooley, Cowboy Bebop, but I've heard great things about Yu Yu and Trigun. You're stuck in like the 80s, 90s, and I'm not mad at that, okay? I would like to see maybe one new gen anime on here, or like just a newer anime, just to sort of get a more of a sense of your taste. But we love classics, okay? I may not have seen the classics that you love, but we love them. And of the intros, they all did look super interesting. Cowboy Bebop is peak. I really like Fully Cooley. I feel it is a little bit underrated. I mentioned it in my science fiction underrated anime because I just don't think enough people talk about Fully Cooley. It's really cool. I really need to watch You're Under Arrest. All of these just seem like good. I mean, I just don't have that much of an opinion because I haven't seen many of these, but I would give this a solid 8 out of 10. Next up, we have Noob Master. Pretty much everything on here is peak. I haven't seen this one, which is High School of the Dead. I haven't seen Mushoku Tensei, but I do know it's very popular. I've seen everything else. AOT is peak. It is criminal when I don't see anime 3x3s with One Piece, but I do just assume anybody who doesn't put One Piece just has never seen it. Vinland Saga, we know I love Vinland Saga. Solo Leveling is so good. Apothecaries is so good. I'm so glad someone put Ranking of the Kings. This is one of my favorites, guys. It's so good. This one I've actually heard is just like such a good isekai. Like, it's just such a good anime. I've heard only good things. This one looks like something I would enjoy, to be honest. And My Dress Up Darling is good. It is a little bit too fan servicey, but not in a super bad way. I think I just like this one more, even with the fan service, because it's cosplay. And I love cosplay. Regardless, this is a very solid list. I love that you have a good mix of genres in here. I feel very honored that you were my first YouTube member because you have peak taste. I'm gonna give this a 9.5 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10 for sure. Because you have this section right here is just really saving you. Especially these these 4. I mean, just peak taste. Next we have Junior Abdera Meme 264 on YouTube. Sorry, I butchered that. Peak. Need to watch, but probably peak. Need to watch, probably peak. Need to watch, probably peak. Need to watch, probably peak. These are the 2 I feel I have heard that Blood Plus is really bad. The ones I haven't seen, I have only heard good things about. Blood C is the one that's garbage. Okay. Thank you for that clarification. Kingdom I've been wanting to watch. I don't like the art style so much, but I would still watch it. Gintama I've been needing to watch. Yeah, all of these are ones that I'm like, okay. The ones I have seen are peak. The ones I haven't seen, I've only heard good things about. Overall, everything I have seen, 10 out of 10. Everything I haven't seen, I've only heard good things. So I'm gonna 100% say 9 out of 10. Next up, we have IJ. I don't know if IJ is still in the chat, but he sent in, not in order. We have One Piece, Black Clover, Fairy Tail, Solo Leveling, Bleach, Kaguya-sama, Demon School Irumi, which has been submitted a second time, Konosuba, and Gintama. Peak. I don't care. Anybody that hates on Black Clover, you're trash. My cat's name is Asta. I love Black Clover. I think it has one of the best rivalries in any anime. Even more so than Naruto. I think what do you call it when it's two duotagonist or whatever that's called? I think it has one of the best in any shonen anime ever, because their relationship is just so, like, it's what a rivalry should be. And my cat's name is Asta, so if you want to trash the anime, get ready for me to throw hands.
Because I'm about to force feed you a can of my homemade poop-ass!
Fairy Tail is a classic nostalgia. I love Fairy Tail. It's the only anime where the power of friendship doesn't make me want to yak. Solo Leveling, peak. Bleach, I haven't finished, but still good. Kaguya-sama! Guys, Kaguya-sama is so good. It is the romance anime that got me into romance anime. I have never, to this day, still found a romance anime quite on the level intellectually and just like story-wise as Kaguya-sama. Also, Kaguya-sama was mentioned in Oshinoko because they have the same author. How did I not know that? How did I not know that? And also, how did he go from writing, or she, go from writing Kaguya-sama to Oshinoko? Oshinoko is one of the most... let me get on my high horse for a second, guys, okay? Let me get on my high horse. Ready? Oshinoko is one of the most lackluster plot shows I've ever seen. The ability to absolutely tank the maximum potential of that story is so freaking frustrating to me. I have not read the manga. I was so hyped after watching the first 2 episodes because I was like, dang, how do you overtake, like, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood on my anime list? I know it doesn't matter, but, like, how? How do you overtake that? Let me watch this. And I watched the 2 episodes, and I was like, dang, this is peak. I get how. And then episode 3 happened. And then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Season 2 isn't even about the same thing anymore, okay? It had the potential to be like Erased. Summertime rendering. It had potential. And then it lost itself. Because why is it just an idol show now? Why is it not about the murder? Why do I not care anymore? Anyway. I digress. Kaguya-sama is infinitely better. I'm actually kind of aggravated now that I know it's written by the same person. I'm actually kind of just, I'm ending the live. No, I'm not. But I'm actually just like, how the hell is that written by the same person? Whew. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk, guys. This has just turned into an Oshinoko roast session. And I'm sorry, but I just needed to get that off my chest. I just needed to release that from my system. I'm so sorry, IJ, that I just had to rant over this, but this is a very solid list. No notes. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10, 3x3 here. I'm so sorry that you had to witness me roasting that. Okay, Joker. We did not get an anime 3x3, but we get to get a text here. Wait a minute. Oh, Frank Ocean did it for us.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Oh, what a great mod. Wow. I love my mods, guys. They're so great. Okay, now we can visually see this. Aishin didn't make it on here. But that's okay. Overall, this is just peak shonen, bro. This is like if you typed in anime into Google, this is exactly what would come up. Nothing revolutionary, nothing underrated, but like I said before, basic isn't bad. If you gave me these, if I was like, okay, you've never watched anime before, pick one of these anime on here, and you could not go wrong. Like, this is like, to get somebody into anime, you would watch all of these. It's not super in-depth, it's not revolutionary, but basic is good. I'm gonna give this a solid 8.5 out of 10. I think that's what I gave the last basic one. Okay, so we have One Piece, Bungo Stray Dogs! I'm so glad someone put this on there. Solo Leveling. I don't know what this one is, but why they look like that? What is this, Aster? What is this? Why does she look like that? This looks like they put the Fishlands filter on it. That looks crazy. I need the name for this one. Ouran Host Club! Staple. Apothecary Diaries. Staple. Assassination Classroom. Azuma Daioh. Interesting. Trash! And Howl's Moving Castle. Okay. Minus 3 points. Minus 3 points for this one here, but plus, I mean, you are putting some of the ones that I thought I would be seeing more of. And that is Assassination Classroom, Ouran Host Club, and Bungo Stray Dogs. Peak One Piece, love it. Bungo Stray Dogs is one of the most underrated anime of all time. I don't understand why more people don't watch Bungo Stray Dogs. Amazing animation, amazing characters. I really like the author aspect that they're all based. Ouran Host Club! That's the comfort anime. The theme song? Kiss, kiss, fall away, ooh. Kiss, kiss, fall in love. So good. So good. I'm so glad someone put that. In Assassination Classroom, I boohoo cried at the end. It's almost a shame because you put Oshinoko on here. Like, you could have put Kaguya-sama here. You could have put 100 other anime, Aster. Why do you hate me? We're supposed to be in this together. Why do you hate me? Why? I want to give you a 10 out of 10 so bad, girl. I want to give you a 10 out of 10 so bad, but like I have to stand on business, and principally, I just can't now because you put this trash on here. It was gonna be Suzume, by the way. Minus 3 points, because why didn't you put Suzume? Look, I just like morally cannot give you a rating higher than 8 because you put this on here. Why didn't you put Suzume? You would have easily gotten a 10 out of 10, a 9.5 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10. If this is what I'm rating, 7.5 out of 10. If this is Suzume, 9.5 out of 10. Aster, don't ever put me in this situation again, okay? We're gonna have a stern talking to after this live. You've put me in a predicament. But we are on the very last anime from M. And she is a very detailed person, guys. There's always an essay with lots of emotes, underlines, italicized. Fruits Basket, if this wasn't on M's list, I would be shocked. M also put 86, which is just peak. I had this in my watch list for years, but Kai is to thank I watched it. Hunter x Hunter. This has the best anime friendship for sure. Hunter x Hunter is so good. When I watched it, sadly, I got a spoiler for the ending, but even so, I still cried many times. And was in my feels a lot. It has action, depression, trauma. I sense a theme. We gotta talk about this theme. This theme right here. You might be sensing a theme. Oh, I could have just kept reading. Then we have the case study of Vanitas. I'm so glad this was mentioned. I love this anime. It's so underrated. We have Yona of the Dawn. Terror in Resonance. Such a good underrated gem, and I would agree to that. And then this is the only one I don't think I've seen. Also the Pic Collage logo. I'm so dead. Amico MD Doctor Detective. This was on my Crunchyroll homepage, and I was very intrigued by this the other day. This is definitely something I'm interested in watching. You put some 2 underrated gems. You sort of, I feel as though I have been like bribed to give you a better rating because you said you watched this for me, and this is one of my favorite underrated anime of all time. Nobody talks enough about the case study of Vanitas. It has impeccable animation, such good character design, a really good story. I mean, it is beautiful. It is a beautiful anime. This, I knew you were going to put on here. I've never heard a single thing said about Fruits Basket and Yona of the Dawn that were bad. Same with Noragami. I like that you put some mainstream anime, but a lot of underrated gems on here. Terror in Resonance is so good. Frieren, we know how I feel. I didn't like the cozy chill bits as much in the beginning as you did, but I still liked it. This one looks so cute, and again, it was on my homepage, and I've been wanting to watch this one. There's not a single thing bad that I can say. I mean, this is a 10 out of 10. Dare I say 11 out of 10? The only problem I have with this is that there's no One Piece, but I know M has not seen One Piece. Regardless, chat, I mean, the 10 out of 10. Overall, 10 out of 10 M, WM per usual. Yep, see, WM. It's an 11 out of 10, but 1.5 for not watching One Piece, so it's a 10 out of 10. And with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys thought about my ratings, rankings, etc. in the comments down below. And if you have any ideas for future live streams, make sure that you check them out. Also, make sure if you guys want me to rank yours live on stream, you join the Discord and join me on live. I'm live every single week, 3 times a week. Check the schedule out here because this is my schedule. I hope to see you guys there and in the Discord. And with that, if you want more of me reacting and ranking things, check out this playlist right here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!